Great day. Well, I just threw cards and we'll look at them together. And I wanted to ask about Anonymous versus Trump. So the reading's about, let's see what we get first. So the first card out is about this being embattled, about continuing to push, continuing the action. And there is an agreement when it comes to this, when it comes to leadership and his narcissism, his authoritarian drama that he wants to do. So again, we have their push, battle, and agreement when it comes to his authoritarianism and his narcissism. So the energy from the past coming into it is about the lies, the things being put out there, and in agreement with trying to figure out the next move, taking action. And these are anonymouses across the world. It's not just here in this one place, but they are in an agreement and battling against his lies, gathering evidence, okay, holding on to evidence when it comes to his monetary and again the abundance of lies that he is telling. So what's going on now? It's about what's being sold, about the past things that Trump is trying to sell when it comes to America, okay? What he's trying to birth in his deception, his deceptive means across America. So the challenge is to put out the message, a concrete message, when it comes to this new path forward and opening, bringing out more concrete things about the past, the things he's trying to overturn when it comes to America, what they see, and about protecting, standing guard against his deception, etc. Potential outcome is looking at the theft, looking at the takeaway with what has been blocked. When it comes to the world and the timing of all of this, external influence is about the compassion, the lid that's been on the compassion, the lovers involved with this, and rapidly about the younger generation, okay? So it's about exposing what's going on, this younger generation coming together when it comes to exposing the things that Trump is doing. So the foundation is the narcissism, his lies, the abundance of money he's trying to steal, the deception about them protecting, and the clock is ticking on what is going on. So the four corners, they're embattled with what he's trying to get away with, the thefts across the world, and leadership. So the emperor, leadership, the evidence they have giving to America about what's being overturned and seeing from a different viewpoint across the world. There's an agreement trying to figure out the next move going forward when it comes to the past and the challenge of this new path that he is trying to block information from coming out. And the Anonymous is continuing the battle against the lies and the things he's trying to sell and putting out more concrete messages about the thefts that he is involved in. Okay, the very center of it is about the past, his past, and what's coming down from that, and figuring out the next move when it comes to this, thing he continues to try to lay out about making money and his drama that he's doing. They're looking at the past offerings when it comes to his desires for America, looking at his lies and overturning the things he's overturning, and about the information that they have that they want to message and put out. When it comes to the next move across the world, there's an agreement about the past and the things that are being done, the information that they have, the evidence of the lies, the battling for America, and looking at Trump, his wanting to be a dictator, the things that he's pushing, he's selling. When it comes to the money path, the message about money and things that he's overturning, the thefts that he's trying to get away with in America, the agenda he's trying to push, and the past being blocked. He doesn't want things from the past, about, DEI, some things in history. He wants to rewrite history. Now he wants to take the military bases that have had the things stripped from them when it comes to the southern slave owners and stuff. They got rid of the names of those bases and put them in for those that have had those that were heroes. Okay, heroes in battles and stuff. And now Trump wants to reverse those and put back the Southern generals and stuff that were fighting to keep slavery. Okay, so he wants to reverse all of that now and put those names back. The South will rise again. So let's see the clarifying read. What can you tell us about Anonymous and their fight against Trump? So the center of it is the restrictions that are taking place. What's being held, gathered, collect that they doesn't want to let go of when it comes to America. So trying to restrict these things, the theft, the takeaway about what restrictions he's trying to put in on America and the things he's holding to. It's a loss. There is a loss with the things he's trying to get away with and the things that he's tried to block, that he's unwilling to see. They are in this fight, this struggle, with a new action, with things up in the air when it comes to the restrictions and the things that Trump is trying to block, a new action about a loss when it comes to America, and struggling with the takeaway, the things he's trying to get away with and cling to. So the swords are coming out. The harsh truth they want to put out there. Okay, they're juggling when it comes to the evidence. And they are charging forward with club in hand when it comes to the lies, the fishtails, judgment, bringing forward judgment about what's being given out, figuring out the next move to bring an end to his power, to the things he's controlling. So they are using their expertise for a victory. Okay, wanting a victory, wanting people to hold on to their power because they do not like the harvest and the long-term things that Trumpenstein is trying to instigate. So I want to ask, what is the big thing that they are going to bring forward? What was it, the 4th of July or something? Or there was something coming up that Anonymous said that they were going to bring forward, something, bombshell, something. No idea what it's about. There is one from Anonymous today, which I'm going to put up if I can find it again. I just started to turn it on. I haven't watched it all. I just saw the beginning of it, where they were talking about his parade that's for his ego, and that's it. I didn't get any further than that. I decided to do this reading, pull the cards and see what it says. But Anonymous is across the world. It's not just here. So what can you tell me about the big bombshell thing they want to talk about? What are they going to bring in? I'm just going to do a 3-card and see if it tells us anything. Or not. Maybe it won't tell us anything, but let's see. The center of it's going to be about personal power. Holding on to power. When it comes to making the change, or it could be the manipulation and the loss. Okay. I wonder if it has something to do with Kamala. The manipulation, the loss. Okay. Or the loss of personal powers by the manipulations that he's doing. Let's see if that's what it has to do with. So we'll have to see, but that's what I'm getting when it comes to Anonymous and the Agent Orange. On that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to go back and see if I can find that video and watch it and see what they're actually going to say.